Hey there everyone, how's it going? Mr. Fees here with M Digital Gaming. It's been a while since I've sat in front of the camera and shown my face in the videos and everything like that. I just like to game. But Battlefield 2042 just dropped a developer commentary video that I had plans on reviewing yesterday on the live stream, but things fell through and, well, I was asleep when that was being streamed and I need sleep. Man, I just realized I have a big beard now. Just kidding. But it's a development update to the game and I kind of want to do a talking heads type video where I do a live reaction to the trailer and then talk about and speculate about things, and you can speculate along with me in the comments below. Also, before I continue, welcome to my channel. My name is Mr. Fees. I like to game. I'm a VFX artist. You can check out my other channels and my links to everything that I do is in the description box below. You know how it works on YouTube at this point. Nevertheless, we're just gonna hop right into the video, see what the developers have come up with and what changes are they gonna announce for the game's upcoming season, which starts in September, I believe, which is not too far along now. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Alexia Christophe from the Battlefield 2042 development.
Alexia Christophe, she's the new social media coordinator, I believe, that they replaced.
Darting across the sky as Sundance,
We have Erica Harbor.
battling it out in tight, close quarters combat with
It's Exposure, obviously. Exposure is probably one of the best maps they've come up for this game so far. It's really fun. Still like playing it a lot.
We've loved hearing about the fun you've had with the new content.
I had fun. You know, it's getting a little stagnant, but I have had fun with these new updates and everything.
We want to talk about what we're focusing on over the next few months and beyond for Battlefield 2042. As we
Alright.
did in our last update before Season 1, today we're going to be talking about our 4 areas of focus. Core gameplay, maps, experiences and modes, and new content. So let's start with core gameplay.
I'm interested in new content
And with a
mostly.
big topic, specialists.
Specialists.
Earlier this year, we put together a team to analyze the feedback received, and we're now ready to talk about the future for specialists and the class system. The arrival of specialists in Battlefield 2042 has been polarizing. We have heard you. So in Season 3, we'll be moving specialists
Ooh, I
into
like that
the
McKay
classic and
skin.
familiar Battlefield class system. They'll have traits available to all specialists within a given class, with existing open gadgets and throwables split between classes to fit their role. Our initial
Interesting.
thinking is this breakdown, but this is just the
Wow.
start of the discussion. We
So
want
I'm glad to hear
more
that
from you.
that
Specialists are not
specialized classes are back. That's one thing that's been part of the Battlefield identity and it's been missing for the longest time.
This is a significant change.
Dozer, McKay, and Sundance are Assault. We have Boris, Irish, and then Ewelina Liz in the engineer spots. Angel, Maria Falk in support. What's her name? The Korean specialist. Pike. That's how much I don't even play her as a character. We got Casper, and then we got Rao. I was about to call him Raul, but Rao, Indian tech specialist guy. No, I'm just kidding. But it's interesting to see that all of them are being put into specialized classes because they're based off of those archetypes of being those classes. So it only makes sense that they should have done this from the beginning. I get that it's the industry norm for you know, we have Call of Duty bringing in their operators and everything like that for Warzone and having it branch out into different games and such. But Battlefield didn't need that, you know. I mean, I do like seeing Irish there. Irish is a legacy character from Battlefield 4, and I would like to see more characters like that. Clearly, they took influence from Call of Duty, and in putting Warzone, putting like serious main things like Soap, Price. We have the new version of Gaz. We had Woods, Frank Woods, Alex Mason, and then of course now they started adding in more movie type characters and everything like that. I would not want Battlefield to go in that direction, but it kind of makes sense, you know, like expand on the fandom and whatnot, necessarily. But it's interesting to see that we have 3 spots per class, but support is lacking 1. So we have 3 people in Assault, 3 in Engineer, 3 in Recon. I guess Engineer, the support class has also become the medic class as well, because both Maria Falk and Angel does it again, is a support character, but also they're medics as well. So I bet my money on that the next specialist that they're gonna introduce into the game is also gonna be a support character or a medic type character. But let's continue the video.
You also feel our specialists are too pristine, and their tones and quips make it difficult to become immersed in the game's world. We've already brought you visual updates, and in Season 2 and 3, you're going to see more of those.
I really like how more stoic they look. Very, very stoic.
Expression changes for our specialists. Starting with the launch of Season 2, we will be introducing Vault Weapons. A wide collection of portal weaponry that will become...
there we go. There's the portal weapons that they've been talking about porting over into the main content, so that's interesting. Oh, assignments are back. I don't like that.
Battlefield 3's M16A3 assault rifle
Anyone-
and the M60E4 LMG. These will
Classic
be available
weapons.
at the start
Very,
of season 2,
very
along
classic
with the
weapons.
new weapons we're bringing. Then, more will be added throughout the season, and we'll be continuing to add more Vault weapons in future seasons for Battlefield 2042 as well. Ahead of
I'm glad that they're doing that. That opens up much more plethora of unlocks and more weapon grinding. So I like that.
You will have all experienced the updated version of Kaleidoscope that arrived in Season 1, but there's more to come. We're continuing to prioritize the maps that need this overhaul the most for both Conquest and Breakthrough. So
Interesting.
in September,
So my thoughts on Kaleidoscope, the update for Kaleidoscope feels more catered towards the Breakthrough game mode. I enjoy playing Conquest, but it seems to be more catered towards the Breakthrough mode, and you can clearly be on the map and you can look forward ahead. I think we did this on a live stream a while back, that if you look forward ahead, you can see that there's a distinct route leading to the final objective. So it starts from the little domes, the little fountain area, and then it goes into the server room, and then it goes out into the buildings, the skyscraper, and you can see all these construction equipment. And I do like that they added these into the game, but I feel like they should make it unified, make more props to hide around and everything like that. But okay, I'm trying not to go on a side tangent, but let's continue on to the experiences and
part of
modes.
Season 2, you'll get to play
Or
the updated version of Renewals
maps.
that we showed you in our last development update.
So Renewal is the next
Also,
map,
a
and then
reworked
also
version of
Orbital. Orbital was
Coming in
fun
September,
in
followed
beta,
by Orbital
so
in
it's gonna be
October.
interesting to see what they can
Let's take a look
rework.
at how both maps are shaping up.
With Renewal, the team have worked to improve the tempo across the map.
They changed narrators.
Narrowing the
Oh, okay, that
battlefield
looks
to
pretty good.
focus the lanes of combat,
That looks really
and
good
providing
already.
significantly refreshed experiences on the flags by adding plenty of cover
Oh yeah.
and destructible assets that help to increase the intensity, whether you're on the attack
Okay,
or
a
defense.
little bit higher
Between the
choke points for
you'll
the
have far greater
hills,
access to cover, with improvements
so it
to
doesn't
the
become
terrain
like you're
helping to
running in
provide
a
protection
firing range.
and new emplacements throughout the map.
Interesting.
Give you plenty of options when moving from cover to cover.
So yeah, this looks more like the world is in, like, this looks like a refugee center
Orbital next in line to
compared to what before looked like a clean airport.
Orbital.
Okay, let's
is
see the
one of
Orbital.
This 2042 maps, and with
Oh, wow.
of learnings taken from the work we've done across Battlefield since we launched.
Oh yeah,
there's
that
plenty
looks
of
so battle
improvements
damaged
we can
now.
bring
Like
to
there's
this.
actual world building to this
To
now,
start,
that
we've
the
tightened up
storytelling.
spawns, shifting the HQs inwards to radar and checkpoint to help make sure that the fighting starts sooner. To offset
see.
the removal of those.
Oh wow,
two
yeah,
capture
more cover
points,
in that area is gonna be
we've
great.
added a new capture point on one.
That was a
terrain
B
layout
flag,
out
you
on
just
the hill,
died easily.
giving more to fight over between the crawler
Got a little bunker.
refinery. On the refinery side, we've worked to improve cover across the area, changing up the sight lines to improve the infantry experience, and adding tighter barriers to slow down vehicles who move to make the attack. Connecting refinery to the rest of the map, the tunnel has had an
Oh,
overhaul,
yeah.
featuring all new cover
Ooh.
and brand new ways out and into the battlefield. Cover
It's gonna be interesting. The tunnel was usually mainly used for tanks and vehicles to go down, so I wonder how that's gonna change up the flow of the map now.
Infantry-heavy flags.
Oh wow, I like that. Wow, that looks more battle torn.
That you can attack these flags from
The way it should be, this is a world that's in war, basically, on a verge of collapse.
Across the crawlerway.
I like
A lot
that.
more cover added, and better
Broken
opportunities
tanks
to attack
everywhere.
both across and up and down between the B.
Oh
and
wow,
A
that looks pretty
flags.
sick.
We are
Yeah,
committed
more-
to continuing to bring further
Remove the
content
ability
updates
for
to
sight lines, so you don't want to be like
As you
have
saw
like
with the
some
trailer
guy
in Season 1,
sitting at a
we have
tower
worked
somewhere
to ensure that
sniping you.
don't
That's
face
part of the
issues
fun
with
as a
our new
sniper,
maps that
but
you did at launch.
that's better.
And you'll see
I like
with
that.
the new map
Oh, here's the new
arriving in
map.
Season 2. It's perfect for infantry-focused gameplay. With a smaller overall layout,
Ooh.
it's gonna be intense. The reveal
Ah,
of
show us
Season 2
more.
is just around the corner. We're always looking at ways to enhance, improve, and evolve the Battlefield 2042 experience for our players, and we know new content is a key part of that.
No, we get to see more of the devs. I guess this is the talking heads part where they get to talk
Step into
and
the
show
base
the
of a new specialist, experience
the
new hardware,
devs.
a new battle pass, more in Portal, and new ways to
Oh.
play. Our teams are
Looks like they blurred out the screen for some reason. Maybe they're not ready to show us what they have. But that definitely looks like, I don't know, it looks like Caspian border colors. Looks like they're playing that, but I wonder why they would blur that out. Maybe they're overhauling a
continuing
map.
to work
It's
for
not
Season 3 and
Caspian
beyond,
border, it
and
could be
it's
another
really important to
map.
us that we can continue to keep the community playing.
They forgot to blur this one. Let's see. He's not playing. Is he playing Star Wars Battlefront 2? I swear that looks like the radar from Star Wars Battlefront 2. This guy's like playing.
Together in new and exciting
Yeah,
ways.
that was a third-person camera. I have to.
Future seasons
Oh,
will
well.
have a
I mean, it's not like they're
content,
working
so
on
we can
one
focus
game
on
at a
the quality
time,
of what
but they're
we're
trying to
doing,
focus on
which
Battlefield
we hope you saw in
2042.
Season 1. We can assure you
But,
that
this is probably old B-roll then, because you know we're coming off of like on the edge of pandemic, post-pandemic world. So I think this is old B-roll footage that they have. This is probably from development from Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
future seasons will have a similar amount of content.
See,
so
let me
we can
just
focus on
show you
the content
guys.
what we're giving you, which we hope you saw in season 1.
Yeah, you can see the loading screen. You see Iden Versio and
We can
everything.
assure you the battlefield will continue to evolve.
There's also some weapon models. Let's see. We have a Spaz shotgun. See, these are like probably weapon modelers or something like that. So they have these references out here. There's a Sten gun edge. We have a Thompson M1 Garand probably. This looks like a Kalashnikov or an AK. And a couple other recognizable guns down here. So it's interesting to see the inside of the studio.
And that's it for our latest development.
Well, that's pretty much it
On behalf of all the teams
of their
continuing to
Battlefield
work on
update.
2042, thank you for sticking with us. See you on the battlefield.
And here's our last teaser of the new map. I don't even know what's it called. It looks like Discarded 2.0, I suppose. Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. I gotta say, Battlefield 2042. There's a fun game underneath this. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm glad that they're listening to us. This is a lack of content. That's probably ruining the game so far. And you know, I kind of wish they had shown more of the new map, other than showing us like updates. It's kind of like showing. It's like, hey, I painted this painting, but I didn't finish it. You know, it's like kind of like don't show us the work in progress until you're ready to show us, which is nice. You know, I get the sentiment that they're showing us that they're working on the game. They're continuously trying their best to what is essentially pull this thing around. And clearly there's a team and dedicated developers, and you know, with the whole entire DICE hierarchy being rearranged, and I don't blame them. They're trying. Nobody starts and makes a game just to make it fail. Nobody makes a game that they want to fail. They want to make a game that's good. But I'm getting really tired of games that are being launched before they're done. I mean, Cyberpunk 2077, the recent Saints Row reboot, is clearly filled with bugs. Battlefield 2042, the beta was solid, but when the game launched, I have no idea what happened from between beta and there to cause the game to lag on consoles, on the ship. The way it plays, it just was totally different. And you know, I come back to it every week just to play the Battles Pass and whatnot, but it's getting really hard to love the game, but it makes me hopeful that they're trying at least, you know. They're trying to turn this around. Of course, this is a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar industry and game that a lot of assets and a lot of studios worked on, but I just really want them to turn this game back to what the Battlefield franchise has been. So I do appreciate them turning the specialists and putting them into designated class-based players, you know, characters or whatnot. The way the games that has never strayed away from the original Battlefield 1942 game. And I think they found a good middle ground. Here, they want to keep specialists, but we want classes. Let's put them all together, make them specialized. But also, I noticed that each of the assault character, like one thing one of my biggest gripes about the game is that unlike the previous titles, you can carry 2 gadgets, one explosive gadget, one ammo crate or defibrillator or something like that. And now you can't even do that. I don't know why nobody else is talking about that. I feel like I'm the only one that notices that. And in Portal, when you play the classic modes for Battlefield, you can have 2 to 3 gadgets on you. You have your missile launcher, you have your ammo box, and you have, I don't know, whatever, C4s. That's like a classic Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, even Battlefield 5 loadout. But in Battlefield 2042, you're limited to only having your specialist equipment, and then you have 2 equipments on the side, which can't be interchanged. And it makes it like a grov. Like for example, you run out of grenades, or you used your only 3 rockets, or your 2 rockets, I think. I forgot if they nerfed it or not, because I really hate using rocket launchers. And now I've gotten more used to using claymores, or C5s as they call it in this game, and just running up to a tank. And what do you do when you're out? It's not like Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 4 where you can call in a commander and they'll drop in ammo, or Battlefield 5 where you can run up to an ammo stash and reload. People aren't dropping ammo as they should be, and you have to carry an ammo box. Okay, if I carry an ammo box, suddenly I have 1 less gadget to use. and I have to choose between that or health or something like that. So I hope they address that. Like, I want to bring that to light. Like, I don't know why anyone's not really talking about that, because it's available in Battlefield Portal, the Portal mode, but not in this game. But another thing I did like was that for the longest time I've been saying they should bring in the Portal guns from the game, and I'm glad to see the BF3 M16, you know, classic rifle. I mean, who does not remember grinding that gun down? It looks so sweet with its cosmetics and everything like that back before this game came out. So I'm glad to see that coming back, and they're saying they're gonna add more. So let's see what else they'll add. It would be pretty cool to see the XM8 or I don't know what else. Again, like, imagine, like, this is a world, like, story building wise, if you go back to that original trailer for Irish and the way they were building it up, it was supposed to be really gritty, very much, people were fighting tooth and nail. Some people have, like, futuristic modern day weapons, and some people should be holding onto their civilian weapons, you know. It should be something like that, like hey, there's a guy running around with the M1 Garand because this is what he's paid to do. He's a PMC person. This is all he has to fight, you know. That has to be this desperation in the game. I mean, it's Battlefield at the end of the day, and I can see that they were trying to do what Call of Duty Warzone does. When a new season comes out, they add a cinematic trailer, which is one thing I feel like they dropped. You know, I felt like they were going to do, like, okay, we're not going to have a single player story. You're going to get all the single player you need to know from loading screens, and shorts that we put out. But they dropped the short films completely. So I don't even know what the lore is of Battlefield 2042 is anymore. They've completely killed that one game mode, which is just an extraction royale, which I did not even play, honestly. It was dead on arrival, and that was supposed to add more to the story, but they stopped developing for that, so who knew what the lore was. But recently they've started actually adding more content into the game, and it seems that they're trying to do the Phantom program thing, where you go around finding Easter eggs and unlocking certain things. So the first one that they have now is this icon you have to find on the maps, and you immediately get a new player card. So I'm gonna have to go find that out. But other than that, that's all that Battlefield 2042 has updated us with the August update. I'm really looking forward to that new map in Season 2, but, you know, DICE, EA, whoever's watching this, I really appreciate you guys trying to pull this game around. I'm not going to be negative or just be blunt or ignorant like some people have been around this game, or just basically regurgitating what other people have said. I've seen people on your guys' Instagram and Twitter posts just saying refund, and then, like, when you approach some of these people, they're just like, oh no, I'm adding to the meme, man. It's not a meme, yo. That's not a meme. Just saying refund to add on to, like, hate, that doesn't make anything. It doesn't help the developers out or whoever the social media people are. So nevertheless, I feel for you guys, but man, Season 2, if you add in more weapons, and I would have probably liked to see two maps, a map at the beginning of the season and a map added in the mid-season, instead of seeing a overhaul of the current maps that do exist. And I don't know what the new map is going to look like. The new map just looks like Discarded 2.0. Instead of the red ships dotted around the junkyard, there's just one massive ship. But I think there's going to be a contention point. Maybe it looks like it's going to be Battlefield 2042's version of the meat grinder experience of Metro. But let's see what they're going to come up with. But I'm going to leave you guys with some gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this little talking heads video that I've done. I don't usually turn on the camera or talk, but I'm trying to do more content for you guys. We've been growing steadily. Thank you for all the new subscribers that have subscribed recently. As well as, it means a lot, you guys who have been commenting lately on the videos. That really helps out the YouTube algorithm, which really, for older channels like mine, it's hard to do. I mean, practically I almost gave up there, but then the channel grew up, and we're so close to 400 subs. Help me reach that, really. That's one of my next goals, and definitely when we get to reach 400 subs, I really want to do like a PC building YouTube video kind of thing, or do some tutorial videos on how I record for YouTube. You know, I think many of you guys have been asking, that have been pointing out, like, bro, your videos look so clean, so pristine, and your editing is pretty great. And really, I feel that compliment, and it means a lot to me that you do. But I'm not gonna ramble out any further. Any further. Oh my gosh, I'm not even sleeping properly. But it means a lot you guys come out every day. Don't forget that subscribe button if you're new around here. Leaving a like and a comment always brings a smile to my face, and I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Shar Mustafi signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.